Welcome everybody to Duo Gaming. We are now over 100 subscribers on YouTube.
Woo!
And something else that's kind of special. So, if you look here, and those of you who can see the stream can see under my name, on Roll20, hours played in Roll20 right now, for me at least, is 6,998. So this will be our 7,000 hour in the app.
Woo!
Oh, how much time I have wasted.
Is it time wasted if you enjoyed it?
Yes, sometimes.
Yeah. That's 7,000s of hours that I'll never get back to my life.
We're grateful for you.
I'm just
love
curious.
you, Dumey.
7,000 hours
Oh no, baby.
of time on Roll20, 2,000 hours of actual game time.
Siri, how many days is 7,000 hours?
The answer is 291.67 days.
You're encroaching
Oh
on a
boy,
Oh boy.
we've almost got a year.
We haven't hit the year yet. We're doing okay.
Anyway. So yes, welcome. Yeah, we're just going to kind of jump into it today. And I'm going to go ahead and start the theme song so that we can get this underway. So
Woohoo.
without further ado, here we go. Okay, so little recap here. Having escaped the Divine March at the shore, our ship has sailed into an oncoming storm. Mia, taking up her comfortable position at the helm, has been steering everything the way it needs to go. And as the storm continues on, we are met with 3 figures hanging in the clouds among the lightning. The battle ensues, and we are left on the ship with these somewhat shape-shifting creatures and another one that has set up a blade wall that blocks off the upper captain's deck from pretty much the rest of the ship. So, we are ready to roll, and we are at the top of the turn order with Travis.
All right, well, immediately off the bat, going to use my bonus action to reapply heat metal to the guy that, Mia and Malagos and now Galloy are all facing. Hopefully
Okay.
this time he actually drops his sword.
It's a Constitution save, is it not?
I believe
It was last
so.
week.
He saves.
Does it count as magic resistance if it's not targeting him directly?
Loophole.
Because
I mean-
technically, I'm casting this on his sword, and his sword is now just hitting it to being red hot.
You know what? No, I'm gonna say yeah. He'll probably let go of it. Yeah, we'll let him drop it because I'm gonna say it's not the magic effect, but the heat from Yeah. That is my ruling. I have spoken.
Awesome.
Ruling
Nobody was
makes sense
questioning
because-
you. Why are you so frisky?
Right?
So, okay,
Alright.
continue.
All right, so he's dropped the sword. Next thing, how do we want to deal with these two flying bitches over here?
Swiftly.
Ooh, wait a second. Hold on. I gotta look at something first.
I thought we had a no take backsies rule.
Yeah.
You guys have a no take backsies rule. Okay, yeah, it's fine. I just had to see how high blade barrier was, because if blade barrier was higher than he's flying, you probably wouldn't be able to see him to be able to cast heat metal on the sword.
Now, question is how best to deal with the two we're fighting right over here, except they're now 60 and 40 feet in the air, I take it?
40 and 60 looks about right, because... Yes.
Am I feeling lucky?
No.
I don't know, but you've had a week to decide.
Yeah, rarely
Are
ever
you-
do we feel lucky on
Are
it.
you feeling lucky, punk?
I'm feeling lucky. Let's see if casting it at third level helps any.
Okay. So you're focusing it on the one in front of you?
One in front of me and well above me.
Okay. So, as you cast this spell, you watch the wings on this creature start to flutter and then kind of go a little limp as it falls and strikes the deck. Taking that much damage. It is now prone, but it has woken up because it took damage.
And I don't have my action surge at the moment, so I believe that is where I'm going to have to end my turn.
Okay. Mia, as this thing is above you, you watch the hilt of the sword glow hot, and this heavy blade, greatsword, falls down, sticking into the deck. It is taller than you are, by almost twice.
Large. I was gonna be like, oh, could I just spend my turn hucking it into the ocean? But no, guess not.
I mean, you can try.
Oh, can I?
Strength check. You are strength-based.
I am.
Just real quick, make sure you grab the blade and not the hilt, because I'm pretty sure I've still got concentration on that.
Meh. Look, I'm not a leader because I'm smart. I'm a leader because I just do whatever I want. Yeah. Let's do that. And I think I'm raging?
I think you were.
Alright, which gives me advantage. Strength check. Ooh, plus... No, it's a check. Never mind. So I'd be like, I got aura, but it's not a save.
I mean, if athletics is better for you, athletics would be the proper skill check.
I mean, it is, but
Yeah.
the dice,
18.
be dice and...
So how do you grab this thing, Mia?
Is it like glowing in the places that are...
The metal, yes.
Okay. I look down and I like take bits of. I rip off the bottom of my tunic and I wrap it around my fist. And then I like Highland Games style try to yeet this bitch off the deck.
Okay. And I'm only gonna make you take 2d4 damage
Okay.
from touching it.
You want me to roll it?
So 5.
Oh, no. That's nothing. I still have over 200 hit points.
So yeah, as you toss this thing overboard into the water, you hear a enraged shriek from this winged figure above you. That was your action.
It was, but I'm gonna action search.
Okay.
So I can take 3 attacks.
He's up in the air 80 feet though.
Oh,
Didn't Malagos stop him with the sentinel feet so that he was only like 5 feet up in the air?
yeah, I thought he wasn't.
It's possible.
Yes, that
Hold
is
on.
what happened.
That is true, so he's only 10 feet in the air.
And he didn't fall prone because he has the hover ability.
Correct.
Okay.
However, the smaller ones obviously do not.
Right. So I'm going to take my sword and I'm going to fuck me.
Preferably not with the sword.
I don't kink shame you.
A little bit pointy.
I just said preferably.
It's also not your sword. I feel like that's like a bit rude.
Established dominance.
Okay. Fuck. You guys, this guy just fucked up my whole day.
And it's only the second turn of the first round.
Alright, I'm going to drive my own sword into the deck so I can take my bow off of my back and fire.
Okay.
I'll just damage.
Go for it.
And I'm going to use unholy arrows.
Ooh. Popping out the special ammunition.
Yep.
On hit deals 1d8 necrotic damage. Good aligned target must pass a DC 50s. Okay.
So that was first arrow.
17
second
does not hit.
arrow. Okay. Well, I'm guessing
14
there's
does not
14.
hit.
But how about a crit?
28 does hit.
Doesn't she have advantage because of flanking?
No, 'cause
No, he's in the air.
Yeah.
Or I would have done a lot more damage than I just did.
Okay, so yes. So we have 8 plus 15, which is 23, plus another 17, which is 30, 40 damage with one arrow.
Take that, you fucking ninny.
This is why me is the leader.
That's a good hit. Good job.
But DC is 15 saving throw.
Yep. Let me narrate for a moment. So Mia, as you launch this arrow at this creature, you see the necrotic damage start to take root in its shoulder. And for a moment, you think you have a hint at the alignment of this creature. However, the shadows from its wings, the corruption that seems to linger, starts to coalesce on this creature's chest and draw out the dark corruption of the arrow. However, that one strike, you see a flash of golden light start to flicker back into existence in this creature's eyes.
Oh, you just wait until everyone else is done taking turns, because not only do I have unholy arrows, but fucker, I have holy arrows. I'll find something.
Is that all for your turn?
Ha ha, your sword's in the ocean. Yeah, that's it.
Okay. Hawks, you're up.
Ray of Frost.
Uh,
Which. Oh god. Crit failed.
Yes. You miss. You do indeed miss.
Spectacularly.
But I will.
Oh yes, concentration on sword wall. Hold on one sec. Good plan. I think that blade barrier concentration. Yep, so I got to make a 20 constitution save. Cuz that's half the damage. Okay, we're good. Thank you, Gamma.
No problem.
This is what it is. This is what I'm here for.
My tentacle of the deeps will smack the prone.
With advantage.
Mm-hmm.
Doing 13 cold damage. Okay.
And then my beholderkin will use eye ray.
Alright. Attack of 18, which will hit.
And that'll be it.
Oh, wait, is eye ray ranged? It is
Yes.
ranged. So it's sadly it's disadvantage on a prone target with range.
Even if it's right in front of it?
I don't believe that's a stipulation. Hold on, let me look.
I would argue that since it's right in front of it on a flat surface.
You don't actually want to argue for using range up close, because then it's a disadvantage as well.
This is true.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, it's gonna be
It's one of
disadvantage.
those calls where our real world understanding does not apply.
Yep. Because even for a ranger within 5 feet of him, even though you'd think it'd be point blank arrow shot, it still is disadvantage. Yep, sorry, Haku, sorry. You got anything else? You want to move?
Nah, I'm good. I'm feeling pretty good about being right here.
Okay. Malagos is not here. Has she given permission to anybody to control her character?
I don't think she's given explicit permission, but if you need someone to, I'm happy to.
Oh,
Does Malagos have any spells that are range?
I'm pretty sure she
Yeah,
spent
have a
the
pep
end
attack.
of last episode complaining how she doesn't have anything.
Oh, this is probably true, yeah.
That
And
is what I was
Wait,
just
doesn't she
thinking.
have axes?
ooh.
Banishment. Nice.
I don't know how well it's going to work, but it's a charisma save. And
What
it
could possibly
has
go wrong?
advantage.
Oh no, it all went wrong.
21. Saren's turn.
Saren is going to shoot. No, I'm going to shoot the one that's prone on the ground.
You don't have advantage on that as prone.
But you can't run away.
We just had this conversation.
Range against prone targets is disadvantaged because they're technically a smaller target.
But a reminder, it is raining, which means you can just hide in the rain.
Yeah, I know. That is exactly what I'm going to do. I am going to hide over here. Would you like me to roll stealth? To see if I am hidden.
Yes, because you haven't broken line of sight.
Wow.
The rain
Holy
break
shit.
line of sight because
It's alright, Saren, you can still shoot it.
You can always just move further away. Or shoot at the one that's attacking Garganoth. Gonna help Garganoth. And then I will get sneak attack because they're busy with another opponent.
Yeah, and you'd be hidden from that one because they wouldn't be aware of where you were.
Yep. Does a 25 hit?
Yes, it actually does.
that's a big sneak.
It's a big snack.
So, 39.
Oh,
So yeah, Saren, as you dip into the shadows to try and conceal yourself a little better, you let an arrow fly across the deck and strike this thing in the wing. It actually spins around a full turn from the force of the blow.
Bang. And then I started standing in the open being like, fuck, everyone can see me. Shit.
Well, you do have the loudest bow.
Yeah, but it comes from over there, not from where I am. And that
I mean, we're in a storm right at the moment, so did anyone truly hear it?
Garganoth would have.
Garganoth's ears ringing. Do you have to do that, Sarah?
Oh,
And
is
that
Chris
is
not
in
here
my
yet?
turn. No, we're missing Chris and Malagos.
Okay.
Mhm.
Well, let us attack Garganoth then. $12 and 18, both of which miss. But now, having been hit with, it's gonna try and fly away, which gives Garganoth a chance.
And Garg has Sentinel.
And there's the hit. So now it's just 10 feet up in the air, too. Now it's Garganoth's turn. And Garganoth's just gonna attack twice with Whelm. I think he has double attack, right? Extra
Yeah.
attack. Yep.
Right
Okay.
there. Everyone. Yeah. One,
Yeah, he
three.
should have.
Yes, Dumey. Garganoth has double attacks.
I was gonna say, I think it might be triple at this level.
19 plus 1 is a miss. 14 plus 1 is a miss. Kyrie, you're up.
So I am going to so how I envision what I already have going on is I have my shield like on my arm and I'm holding my sword since
Uh-huh.
I'm not currently using it. So I'll have one free hand. I will take that and I will grab the Wand of Fear. And I've been struggling to figure out which ones are enemies and which ones are like the abominations Hawks has been summoning.
The things
The
that look
colorful
like
ones, the
angels are
foxes.
bad.
Okay. All right. Okay, I see now. So there's a few of them. So I am going to pop up again. Take a peek around and see this guy here.
No problems with Tommy.
And I am going to use my Wand of Fear.
It has 2 different abilities.
I guess I don't have a button for it. I was going to use just like the one word. God dang it.
Command.
Yes, and I think I have to actually get that from my spells. Okay. Where is it? There it is. Ha. And I'm assuming it's a level 1 because it doesn't say.
While
And I'm
holding
gonna
the
command
wand,
it-
you can use an action to expend 1 charge and command another creature to either flee or grapple.
Yes,
DC
I was gonna
15.
command it to flee.
This one here?
This one here.
Okay. DC 15. Wisdom saving throw. I'm sorry, but no.
Your rules have been rigged. They're all ridiculous.
Alright. Kyrie's gonna grumble and hide back down because there's a lot of bullfuckery and try to think of something else to do.
Okay. This one here is going to swoop down towards Saren.
Oh.
Is
If
going
you guys couldn't hear that, Saren is hissing like a cat.
He's going to attempt to strike Saren twice with the mace.
Uncanny dodge.
The
Or evasion,
21 is a hit. For 30 altogether.
Mm-hmm.
Which is decreased to 15.
Correct. And then that was 5, 10, 15. So it's gonna just kind of do a flyby. And if
Do
my...
I get an attack of opportunity?
You do.
Or does it actually...
Because you have your... But you have your bow out, so...
Shoot it, shoot it, shoot it!
It has to be a melee attack.
Does it?
Yeah, that's how attack opportunity works.
Boo.
You can hit it with your bow.
It's not gonna do anything. Fine, I'll stab it with my rapier.
You don't have your rapier out.
Yeah, you can hit it with your bow or you don't do anything.
I'm gonna try to trip it and make it fall down with my bow. I don't know, I'm gonna try to catch its foot, hit it in the foot.
It's flying, though.
I don't think I can make an attack of opportunity.
Yeah, you can.
I'm gonna whack it, which means
When's it?
because I have no strength.
Yeah, 10 is a fail. Sorry. But it is now only 20 feet in the air. Amber, you're up.
Okay. I am going to cast Chaos Bolt, and I'm going to upcast to level 3, and I'm going to cast on the one that I just watched try to attack Saren. Or
Okay.
successfully attack Saren, I guess I should. Does a 17 hit?
It does.
Sweet. So it does.
You actually take
Psychic-
the d8s from the damage die.
Oh.
So you have a 5 and an 8.
Oh, 5 and an 8. Okay, cool, cool. Oh, there it is. It wasn't showing up for me for some reason. There it goes. So
So-
it's lightning and thunder. There we go.
Yeah. Which one do you want, lightning or thunder?
Let's see. I think I'm gonna go with thunder because these guys have been using lightning.
Okay. So
Try to make
5
a
plus
smart play.
17 lightning damage for 22. There's no saves or anything. And as the thunder damage goes off, it indeed shakes this thing to its core. Anything else for our sorcerer?
I think that's it for me. I don't think I have anything else. Yeah,
Okay.
no, that'll be all for me. I don't think I have anything else for this moment for bonus actions.
This one on the ground that is prone will use half of its movement to get up. And
That's
it's-
okay. I'm sure I can knock it back on its ass in a moment.
It's
You don't
going
want this
to-
smoke, Dumey.
It's going to give a pained scream. As it begins to give itself over to another transformation.
Okay, wait, let's talk about this.
Wait, no, please.
Can I use my reaction to prevent this?
Only if you have a spell with the cost of a reaction.
Let me double check that real quick.
So the wall gives 3/4 covers, so it's still you can still kind of see through it. Can I use counterspell as a reaction?
You may certainly try.
Well, I guess I better hope you succeed, because I don't have anything that requires uses a reaction.
Galloway would assume this is a spell, not an ability. It is a magical effect, but it is a racial ability. But
I mean, you have to assume that it is due to the fact that Travis has already used dispel magic on it.
Okay.
Metagaming.
Yeah. So this is where my ruling from before. It is a ability that gives you the effect of a spell, which is why I allowed it to be dispelled. However, because it's an ability and not casting the actual spell, I'm going to have to say counterspell doesn't work.
That is fine. I knew that was the case as I was
Okay.
casting it, but
Okay.
in character,
And I don't think
Galloway
it would have
didn't.
mattered anyway, because Galloway is 65 feet away.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
that is true.
That is also, yes, that is true.
Get your spells a little bit.
So, Anyway.
No, I extended the spell slot.
before I do anything, I want Hawks's 2 minions and Travis to roll a dex save.
Dexterity save.
Tentacle does not have a dex save.
Just roll a d20 then.
I got a 21.
Okay. All right. So as this thing on the deck writhes and its pain scream echoes, you watch its back split apart as almost bone-like appendages jut from its ribs. The form grows as the hands become claws, as it shapes itself into a giant crab.
Why do you hate us?
No, not again.
I really hope it starts dancing.
I really want melted butter and a crab cracker right now.
And
I'm hungry all of a
Travis,
sudden.
had you rolled lower than a 15, you would have been overboard.
No crabs for dinner. They were delicious.
Yeah, I figured. Hell, it's a good thing that hell, even if I had disadvantage, I still would have made it, wouldn't I?
Can I cast Hellish Rebuke on this, or is that only when I'm being hit?
That's only when you're being hit.
I hate this.
Let's add that
Been a
thing
hot
in
minute.
turn.
Been a hot minute since I've had seafood.
Darren's like, what's seafood? Never had it before.
All right.
Simple. You see food, you eat food.
Galloy, your turn.
Yes. There we go. So Galloy currently still concentrating on fast step. Just bringing it up for the point that I need to. I'm actually going to use my turn to use lightning lure to pull this thing towards me 15 feet.
Okay. Strength save of 19.
With advantage.
Yep. Oh.
Motherfucker.
Oh, damn.
This thing only has a +7, and it has managed to outroll all of us every single time.
We're getting skill issued.
We
Yeah,
haven't
this
had
is
enough
really a
technical
skill
difficulty.
issue.
We haven't had any technical difficulties today. We've established this. It's in the lore.
I blame the
that's
fact
managed
that you're
to-
all on a boat.
I am going to kind of judder in my spot and then disappear and land 5 feet above the creature.
Okay.
Why?
It can't fly away from me if I'm on top of it.
Okay.
So I teleport and I teleport on top of it. The Raven Queen would like a word with you.
Okay. So, watching its sword get thrown overboard, this creature hovering 10 feet in the air is going to raise its hand up. And you all watch as a lightning bolt comes down from the clouds and into its hand as it casts chain lightning.
Oh,
That
joy.
was a lot.
On all three of you.
Oh no! Why? It's a save. It's a deck save. We get +3 because of Malgosh.
I don't think I don't think the +3 is gonna help me that much against that 20 DC.
Good job, Mia.
Tingles.
Is that half?
That is half on a successful save. So as this lightning comes down into its hand, the lightning then goes up through its shoulders and out the tips of its wings as it just jumps from each of you, arcing back and forth.
I need to make a Constitution save.
Okay.
Mia reaches over to the hilt of her sword and just like channels half of it through her sword, like.
That's a good way to deal with it since it's in the deck. Well done.
I'm below 200 hit points.
And then he's going to try and move away again, so... Malagos is going to get a chance to attack.
Nice!
3.
Suck it.
Hell yeah.
So 20. And he only gets that far.
Does she have Sentinel?
Yep.
Yeah.
That's why he
Nice.
didn't go like 40 feet away.
Sweet.
Dumey, did I land on or just fall?
I don't know. Let's check a dexterity save with this guy. I think you missed. You landed on the deck. How high were you above? You were 5 feet above him, so that means you take a D6 fall damage. For 2. It's just a clang and a rattle as Galloy falls to the deck.
DX6.
Jasper.
Motherfucker.
It's the crew's turn. This crew member over here tries to hit the thing with a club thanks to Garganoth's inspiring speech. Misses, though.
It's gonna get our crew killed, Garganoth.
Listen, I thought that was a sword in her hand and not a broom. That is my bad.
Yeah, I thought we got them swords.
We did.
Doesn't mean they had it in hand when they were just, running around trying to secure for the storm.
She was preparing the ballista. I thought she was, ready for a battle. Bad judgment call.
She was loading her broom into the ballista.
Travis, we're back to you as this giant crab grows and pushes you across the deck.
On the one hand, I want to use Dispel Magic. On the other hand, I don't have another action surge.
It's up to you.
Going to reposition myself right over here. So that way I reduce the risk of getting thrown by a crab overboard.
Okay.
Alright, screw it. We're dispelling magic.
Okay.
And I'm casting that at my max level, which is a level 4.
But you could yeet the crab into the ocean.
10 feet, not enough.
Yeah, 10 feet was not enough. That's why I decided not to go for it.
Alright, make an ability check using your spellcasting ability.
14.
He said he was upcasting it to a 4th level. Polymorph is 4th level, so it would automatically end.
Mm-hmm. Alright, you see the effect reverse itself.
I think that ends my turn.
Okay. Mia, you're up.
Yep. Okay. So, still in the air.
Uh-huh. 10 feet.
10 feet in the air. Alright, I'm gonna bonus action clickety click my little boots together to give myself another hit. And I'm going to rip 4 holy arrows into this motherfucker.
Okay.
21, 17.
The second one hits.
And I didn't roll my holy arrow damage.
And the fourth one hits.
Plus a d8 times 2. The second. Hold on. Okay, so this d8 is for the second. Oh, great, another 1. And then this d8 twice is for the crit.
9 and 14. For a total of 23.
Holy arrow. Radiant damage.
So, Mia, as you strike this creature with these arrows, you have an almost opposite reaction as the last ones. This time, the arrow seems to be the thing that's drawing out the corruption. And not just the corruption from the shot, but the corruption from the creature itself. There is a swirling shadow that seems to run away from where these holy arrows have struck. And because of that crit, the shadows begin to run away from the first strike, but then dissipate entirely. And as the corruption fades, you're left with an entirely different being that's now kneeling on the deck.
Smash.
Mm-hmm. I am going to lower my weapon. And I'm going to say, do we have a ceasefire?
Where? What? Where am I?
Call back your companions and I'll help you.
He looks around, a little untrustworthy, and pulling 2 arrows from his frame. This thing goes away. I can't reach the other. Something's wrong.
Don't think anyone's going to hear me, but Mia shouts at the top of her lungs to use non-lethal radiant damage.
I'm gonna shout that to Kyrie that I know is downstairs. I'm gonna say, Kyrie, non-lethal radiant damage.
I would like to point out that if you looked at the name of the creature before it just changed itself, there might have been a hint there.
We're not supposed to know those things.
I know.
That would be metagaming, Doomer. Are you encouraging that?
I was encouraging the players to notice things, not the characters.
No, if I notice something, it's easier to metagame. I'd rather just be ignorant.
Oh, you'd rather just be.
I don't even know where to begin to look. So,
all right, Hawks, you're up.
I am going to cast Hold Monster at level 5 on this creature. She ain't going nowhere.
DC 18, and it needs a wisdom save.
oof.
You know, Dumey, your dice really need to just go to jail.
You watch as these black tendrils that kind of match the effect of your magic start to rise up and attempt to restrain this creature on the deck, but she breaks free of them. Very much worse for wear. Any bonus actions? Yep.
Yeah, bonus action, teleport to there with one of my charges of Tentacles of the Deep and smack her with it.
A 15 misses.
Of course it does.
You still have the other
Beholder
one.
can array.
11 misses.
Oh my god, I swear.
Well, what's your spell attack modifier?
It's a 4.
So 15, yeah, still misses, sorry.
God dang it. That's all I have.
Malagos. There's no way Malagos can make it over to one of the other ones. I'm just gonna have her follow Mia's lead and lower her weapon for the moment. Saren, you're up.
So that I do non-lethal damage. This would make me to go. And she's going to use.
I mean, you could still shoot with an arrow. You just claim that it's non-lethal.
Yeah, like you're shooting its calf or its wing or something.
Shoot it in the neck.
That is definitely lethal.
I'm going to do a non-lethal shot on the one in front of Glaganoth.
Okay.
That's
25
27.
is definitely a hit. And yes, you actually drop this thing down to unconscious.
And I'm gonna hide over here as my bonus action because I'm brave like that.
Alright, yep, so that one's unconscious. And that's the one that's turn was up next. So, Garganoth, you're up.
Okay. Does Garganoth hear the comment about non-lethal holy damage?
Being the furthest one from that end in a storm, why don't you give me a perception check?
So I said it from midway from the
Okay.
ship.
True. No. I was going to give it to you if
Okay.
it was a 10. But no.
Well, that one being unconscious, Garganoth is going to tell this person to quickly get under deck and that they did a very heroic, valiant job, and I respect them greatly for it. And then Garganoth is going to jump over the railing, and throw whelm at this person's kneecaps.
Okay.
Wabam!
For 21, that's a hit.
Wabam.
7, yep. 10, 7, 27. 32 total.
Garganoth will roar and then pass the turn.
Okay. Kyrie.
Alright, so Kyrie definitely did hear. So she's gonna pop out again and see if she can actually reach any of the things. She can't. But she is going to go 1, 2. Do I have 25 or 30? 30. Okay.
30.
I will stand here and I will prepare. I will have my sword out and I will prepare to swing at this if it gets. Well, actually, any of the bitches, I should say, if it gets within my melee range.
Okay, you sure?
Yes.
Okay.
I have a reason. Do I have to say the reason now or if it happens?
No. You don't have to say any reason. I was just curious.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. And then I will hope someone comes after me.
Okay.
Maybe I'll say, "Hey, ugly, come over here," or something like that.
This one's
Towards
turn is
that one.
going to swoop in and attack Amber twice.
Of course it does. Yes and yes.
Ouch.
Ouch!
34 the first time and 23 the second time.
It can't hurt you if you don't believe in it. Remember that.
Can't hurt you if you're not breathing.
What is a god to a non-believer?
Maybe if you play dead like I did.
I need somebody who's better at math. What's the total for this? That's too many numbers.
57.
So
Oh god, I was hoping you were wrong.
That's 41 plus 16, which is 57.
7.
I'm sorry, I have to go collect my jaw from the floor.
That was
Fuck.
5, 10,
Yeah.
15 of the 90.
Ouch. Fuck that thing. I hate that thing.
And for good measure, we'll just go up another 10 feet.
Rude.
Can I react to that, by the way?
Did you get hit?
No.
Amber can react, though, on her turn.
Well, and it was this one that hit me, right?
Yep.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna cast Immolation on it.
Dumey didn't happen to fly by me, did it?
It flew.
Paladin room.
It was probably too high to be in your range at that point.
Okay, fair enough.
It's because you're short, dwarf.
It's because you're
Okay,
short.
you didn't have to say that. You didn't have to put it like that.
Okay. So DC 17 of a dex save.
Yep.
Do you need a box?
Okay, Hawksley, you're just rubbing salt in the wound, aren't you?
12.
Okay, I am happy that I hit it.
Give me damage.
41 fire damage. I rolled it first. I hit the wrong button.
Oh, okay. So that drops down to 20. 21.
It's also burning.
Yep. Now it's a flying dark angel that's on fire.
Now it's a flying biblically accurate dark angel.
All right. This one on the deck. Oh, can't use either of those forms anymore, so... What else do we got?
Form of slightly larger.
Better
crab.
not.
Ooh.
No.
Okay. Okay. All right. Once again, it begins to writhe and change. And we're just gonna put that back on the GM layer, and we're gonna bring out one of these.
Okay.
Kill it with
Not
fucking
great.
fire this time.
Not great.
Fire, we are
However-
on a boat.
Radiant damage.
Radiant damage. We are on a boat
I kind of want a plushie for that thing.
made of wood.
No, thank
What?
you.
What is that thing supposed to be anyway?
That is a sword spider.
I want one for a pet.
A
Look, you
sleek,
just need to come to
hairy
Australia.
black body striped with dark brown fur. Its legs
Okay,
have
we don't
chitinous
need a-
plates with raised, sharp ridges that cut like blades.
I want 4.
Oh, joy.
I'm gonna have nightmares tonight, Dumey. Thanks.
You're welcome.
Oh, I want so many of these things. I want a small army of these things, please.
Galloy,
You're not
you're
even
up.
supposed to sleep tonight.
Galloy, I'm going to say I'm going to use half of my movement to get up, turn to Malagos, and say, with your permission, I would like your assistance dealing with things on the other side of the ship.
Sure.
And we're going to Dimension Door. I grab Malagos by the armor, and we fall backwards through a dark portal that's just fluttering feathers, and appear right here.
Right where?
Over here.
Over there. Okay.
It needs holy healing. It is not my specialty.
All right, we will do that when it gets back to their turn. Anything else?
I can't use another spell, can I? I could use a cantrip bonus action, but I don't have any. Yeah, I think that is everything from me.
Okay. Rising up, this creature begins to hover once more. He holds his hand out to the water. And there's nothing that happens before a heavy beat of his wings launches him across the ship. He's going to shout, "Sisters, lower your weapons!" as he flies in that direction in a straight shot.
And that is how he dies.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30. That one starts running for below decks. Travis is up.
Awesome. How do I want to deal with this mess? Get in range. And I'm going to start whacking.
Okay.
So, halberd plus 2. That's a miss.
Yes, that is definitely a
Second
miss.
attack. 18.
18.
And...
Yep, that's a hit.
Cool. I'd also like to use grappling strike with that hit.
You're going to grapple the giant spider?
Well, I remember talking to you at one point, and you said that I could use that to knock a creature prone.
That is... Yeah.
Isn't that shoving strike that does that?
I mean, you can always grapple
No,
a
that just
creature and
puts
try
it
and
in
wrench it to the
the-
ground. Let me double check something.
I mean, you technically it would make you have to both be prone.
Yes.
Have to both be prone?
Because you would continuously, like when you grapple, you're continuously holding it. So think of it like part of a wrestling move. You don't get the whole move because D&D breaks it down into multiple parts.
The grappler rolls an athletics check, and the grapplee rolls a athletics or dexterity. So
Good thing I've got prepared in athletics. 16.
you try to grapple the sword spider, and it slips out of your grip.
Awesome. I have a
You are now
bonus
face to
action
face with it.
Awesome. I have a bonus action strike that I can do due to pole arm master, where I just hit it with the butt of my pole arm, I'm pretty sure.
Well, use the bonus action to grapple.
We end our turn then.
All right, Mia, you're up. The being in front of you has basically jumped up and flew off like a shot.
Gone. So stupid. Okay, Mia's gonna grab their sword back, and that we're going to cast Minor Illusion up in front of like the mast area, so hopefully people can see it.
Okay.
This
General
this area.
vicinity.
Yeah. And it's going to be like it's a 5-foot diameter glittering stop sign.
Okay.
So people stop fighting. I can't leave the wheel. I don't have anything else to do. I don't want to continue to hurt them.
Okay. Is that all?
That's it, yeah.
Hawks.
Well, I see that, and I'm not going to hurt them, but I am going to cast a spell magic at level 5 on the spider and change it back. Enough with this bullshittery. I'm literally going to yell at the creature, enough with your bullshitting fucking transformations!
But the next one was gonna be a dire rhinoceros.
I don't care! I'm done with it!
Or maybe, or maybe a brontosaurus.
Both.
Oh god, no.
Brontosaurus, we're gonna capsize. Shit.
Either way, I've had it with your shit stuff!
A dire rhino with the neck of a bronto.
I'm going to...
I'm thinking dire Brontosaurus.
They can also see me telling my beholderkin to stand down.
Okay.
I need to look into.
Or are you just telling them to look down?
Piano lessons.
Sure.
Alright. Gonna move on to Malagos' turn, who's gonna come over to this one. And we're going to use...
Remember that spell fondly? I almost died.
And with that
Did you
cast...
roll a casted spell?
Smash.
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 Sure.
No.
Smash, definitely.
As Malagos concentrates to remove the curse, having seen the effect of the holy arrow on the other one, the Shadowfell corruption washes away to reveal a much more angelic being. Saren, you're up.
Saren is going to be like, I can't shoot you, but I also don't want you to escape, so I'm gonna shoot you in the knee.
Okay.
The one that's closest to the edge of the boat.
Okay.
No, the one closest to the edge of the boat that's 30 feet in the air.
So you're shooting them in the wing?
Yeah. Am I still hidden from my 29?
One that's on fire?
Yeah. Oh, wait, no, it's on fire. I don't want it to land on the boat, because then the boat will catch on fire.
The boat is currently soaked with water.
Yeah, fair. Yeah.
The thing that I'm more concerned about is it's on fire. If you bring it down to 1 HP, and its turn comes around before anyone can get to it, it's gonna die.
Like fire.
I apologize for nothing.
Non-lethal damage.
No,
I don't expect you to do anything of the sort.
32
moment, it's
non-lethal. No, not 32. 16. Yeah, 16 non-lethal damage.
She has sneak attack because she's hidden. She hit at
This
the
thing
beginning.
also has damage resistance.
I was about to say, yeah.
Okay.
Anything else, Saren?
No.
Okay. Garganoth, son of Daniel.
Okay, Garganoth is going to yeet whelm just to the left of said creature. And he's going to, immediately after Whelm leaves his hand, start sprinting over here so that Whelm will loop around the waist of the flying creature and maybe try to reel it in a little.
Okay. Okay.
Because I've got the rope around Whelm.
Okay.
So what am I rolling, Chief?
A regular attack.
Hiya. Uh-oh.
Ooh. Okay. I imagine you have a hold of the other end of the rope.
Yeah, it's tied around my wrist.
Okay.
So as you... You know, if this is just a regular attack and not something you were trying to do special, a miss would just be a miss, but... Yeah, as you launch it, Whelm gets looped around a part of the rigging. And as it tries to come back towards you, it pulls at the rope on your wrist, so... Give me either a strength or dexterity save to not get yeeted by your own rope.
Okay, is this something that that danger sense would apply to? Also, I'll let you
Yes.
decide whether it's dex or strength.
Yeah, I'll let you have that. Dex, yeah,
Okay.
you have advantage.
Okay.
Oh.
Dwarf overboard.
I'm blasting off again.
The classic yeet move. The classic yeet maneuver.
So yeah, Whelm, as you launch Whelm, you miss the section of air that you were looking for. Because, I don't know, the ship goes up, hits a big wave or something at that very moment. And the rope loops around a piece of the rigging, and as you try and call Whelm back to your hand, it uses like a pulley maneuver that pulls you forward, and you end up in the water. However, you're not going to float away because you're still attached to Whelm, which is now laying on the deck.
So I'm just dangling on the side of the ship?
Oh no, you're in the water.
Okay. Garganoth would like to land on his shield because it is a floating shield.
Yes, it is. You're right.
Is there room for 2 people on the shield, or are you going to let Jack die?
There's only one way to find out.
There's
So
obviously room, but not emotionally, so.
You want to land on the shield as you're falling overboard.
I'm going to try.
You're going to try.
Surfboard, surfboard.
You know what? Give me another dexterity save, and it'll depend on if you've landed and if you take any damage. I'm only going to give you half the damage, but it's only going to be like 1d6 because 10 feet overboard. So yeah. 4 bludgeoning damage on your way down. You do land on the shield though, and it keeps you afloat.
Alright, so I guess, yeah.
Yeah, because I imagine a floating shield that does not allow itself to sink under the surface of the water would be like hitting a hard surface.
Yeah, that makes sense. And Garganoth is going to hold on to that shield for dear life.
Yep.
Did you
and
ever play Assassin's Creed Black Flag and jump off from the top of the mast and you're 100% intending to land in the water and you hit the boat instead?
I've done that a few times.
But you know what, Gar? If that was successful, I was going to give you a heroic inspiration, but I'm just going to give you a regular inspiration. So go ahead and take a card. That was a good move, and it was fun, even if it missed. I'll deal one to you.
Thank you.
Those are so cool. Is that new?
No, we've always
No.
had the regular inspiration.
Oh, it's so cool. It's so pretty.
I gotta.
Does he have inspiration?
Oh, yeah, I have to steal your old one, so you still have 1 inspiration. Go ahead and open up your deck, Gar, and let me steal the one. Yeah. I should have taken that card away a while ago, but there we go. Anyway, you still have 1 inspiration because that was good. I like that. I like that
I'll
very
take
much. It was worth it. So yes, Kyrie, you hear a splash off to your right and behind, but you're also focused on something else.
Yeah, Kyrie will hear it, kind of start to look, but realize she needs to focus on her task and move forward to this guy. And she is going to swing her longsword at it.
Okay.
And I also have, where'd it go? This, which does this. And I will make sure it's
1d8.
non-lethal.
Okay. So that is actually enough to knock it unconscious, and with the radiant damage, you are actually able to melt away the corruption from that one as well.
Oh, thank the God.
Storm slow down.
Oh, thank the gods.
Anything else for you?
No, but does this? Well, she's gonna kind of look around and say, "What was that splash?" Because now she did what she needed to do. So she will end her turn.
Okay. Okay. This one here. It's gonna raise its hand. Yep. Sorry, Amber. You pissed it off with that chaos orb.
It started it.
Call lightning.
Uh-oh.
Oh, it's gonna end it. It's okay, we have a cleric. Just don't fall in the water.
And a bard that knows healing spells.
Dex save
paladin.
there, Amber. Good
Ooh,
job.
ooh, ooh, ooh.
So, yeah, Amber, you feel the electricity starting to gather around you. The little frayed threads on your robe starting to stand on end. And you leap out of the way, dodging to safety, taking only 11 lightning damage as a new lightning bolt strikes the deck right where you had been standing.
Samuel's worked with enough lightning, I know what to feel for. Cool. Cool. This is great. This is great. Oh, this is gonna be fun. Amber will apologize to me later. I'm doing fine.
Okay, good. I was worried.
I'm at a quarter of my health. I'm fine.
Yeah, that's fine.
And seeing that thing coming at her, she's going to...
You better fucking run.
Oh, yay. That actually puts it more closely in range to me. Awesome.
Okay.
Persistent fire damage?
Cool.
Did you have to have it go all the way across the deck?
I did.
Yeah.
It needs to make its, it needs
I
to make
took
it
its
safe
fire.
for its fire damage. Okay, to take its fire, perfect.
Yeah, I just let it take the fire.
Cool. So I am going to summon my wings as a bonus action
Okay.
and probably shred the back of my robes,
Yes.
which is fine.
Amber has wings.
Yay. Amber has wings.
Now you might know.
I am once again going to cast Chaos Bolt on this thing. And I'm going to upcast it to level 3 again. You know what?
Okay.
I'm feeling petty. I'm gonna upcast to level 4. And
You have a choice between 7 and 6.
let's do. I'm feeling spicy. Let's do psychic damage.
Okay. 24 is definitely a hit, and that's 29 damage, which is down to 15. But as the bolt strikes, it does kind of reach up and kind of hold its head. 15 damage. We are concentrating on chain lightning. Or not lightning. Call lightning. So we need a constitution save. I wasn't worried.
Of course, you fucking weren't.
Okay. Anything else, Amber?
Yes, I'm going to fly here because I'm chasing this thing down because it has now chosen death.
Okay.
And that will be all for me.
Sounds good. Galloy, you're up.
Enemy detected.
Yeah.
Galloy is going to march in a very robotic manner and then is going to teleport with... Let's do fast step. Directly under Amber. State name.
I would probably yell at him in Ancient Draconic to go fuck himself, or fuck off, Galloy, in Ancient Draconic.
I'm going to prepare to defend with Unza, so I'm going to take the dodge action. Dragon detected, state name, designation not found.
Okay. Anything else, Galloy?
No.
All right. As the one that's remaining flicks that way, he's going to swing back. And as he swings back, there is a crash as the blade Mia had thrown off the deck crashes through the back railing and back into his hand.
Did you have to break my boat?
I knew it has the loyalty enchantment from Minecraft.
You know, it just takes a turn to return. And then he's going to attack. $27 and a 13. First one hits. For 19. Minus the damage reduction. Okay. And the second one misses. Sister, you're not well. Put it down. Crew runs under the deck. Travis is up.
Cool. Let's see how. $35. $30. Awesome. You know what? I'm just gonna try and hit it for some non-lethal damage and hope that someone else can make it over here to put this thing out.
Okay, it's 30 feet up in the air.
Is it?
Yeah.
Or is it just on fire?
It's on fire and 30 feet in the air.
Cool. In that case, I guess we're going to try and put another one to sleep.
Okay.
We cast that at level 2 because I might need my level 3 slot for later.
So yeah, you definitely put it to sleep, and it's gonna fall 30 feet. And as it falls to the ground, you hear a crunch.
Oh, damn it. Is it dead?
You
Yeah.
hear a crunch. And we are now out of combat.
Fuck.
You guys are out of combat. Garganoth is still fighting for his life.
Oh, that's right. He's in the water. Fuck.
Mia is also going to yell for Kyrie to attend to the angel. Like, spare the dying something.
Same for our crew
Galoy
members.
is still red eyes, defensive stance, staring at the dragon in front of him.
Saren's gonna go, Galoy, I need help. I have a grappling hook. I need someone stronger than me to get Galoy out of the water.
You mean Garganoth?
What did I say? Yeah, I said Galoy, Garganoth's drowning. Your kin, your dwarf friend, in water sink.
I tell Galoy to go help Saren and leave Amber alone.
Enemy identified. Please identify.
It's
That's Amber.
State name.
The name is Amber. Leave her be.
I'm still up in the air and glaring at Travis, by the way.
The robot is standing firm.
Amber, come down here, please.
Just tell him your name.
Why?
I'll land, and I'm just glaring at Travis. Everywhere he's going, I am just watching, tracking like a
Travis
predator.
I give a great big hug to Amber.
Travis is just ignoring this and is going to move to help Saren get
I must insist you step away from the
Garganoth
enemy.
out of the water,
Yeah, cool.
Galoy,
and probably ordering this guy over here
I'm gonna
to.
throw Garganoth the grappling hook because I think it might like link nicely onto his shield.
Well, Garganoth's gonna pull himself up and walk up the side of the ship.
Oh, Garganoth does not need our help.
Garganoth really values the emotional support and that people cared about him.
Okay, what are we doing with Garganoth?
He's on the boat. He's fine.
Okay.
Designation Amber not found in ally code.
Didn't she gave you her name?
I did give him my name.
It's not Amber.
Yeah, you gave him your true name.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, you did the same thing Saren did.
Uh-huh.
Amber, why is he saying that that's not your name?
Unidentified dragonkin. Please identify.
Is Hawk still like? Does Hawk still have his arms wrapped around me?
Yes.
Dumey, for flavor, can I just push him away with a wing?
Fox.
I mean, yeah, that's easy enough.
Yeah, just a little flavor. I just kind of push him away and just kind of let the wings retract.
The
Sorry.
retraction of the wings, you see one of Galloway's eyes flicker back to purple, the other one's bright red, and he just kind of glitches. I'd identify.
Is there a problem, Metal Man?
Amber, what's going on here? Why is he not registering your name as Amber?
Technically, Amber isn't my full name. It's a nickname.
And what's with the wings?
Don't all dragonkin have wings at this age?
I honestly don't know anything about your kind, so
What a dragonborn hawks.
Hawks doesn't know that. Or Hawks doesn't know the difference still.
Classification
wings-
reached. Partial dragon.
More
Is that
importantly,
going to be a problem for you, Metal Man?
I don't believe so. Friend foe mechanism updating.
are you
Please stand
okay,
by.
Amber?
I'm more than a little put out. My kill was stolen, but now that that thing's dead, probably get some kind of healing. This is probably when Hawks would notice that Amber's kind of a little fucked up.
Hawks is still gonna give her a hug.
May as well start calling him Hugs.
Huxley.
Huxley.
Give
Huxley.
Huxley.
That's the plushy version.
Oh, Huxley Pugsley.
Also, I have a truth to tell you as well. I guess Hawks is actually my nickname too. Hawksley is my real name.
Anyway, at this moment, Travis is going to run over to Kyrie and grab her, saying, "Angel's down. Need your help," and just kind of drag her along with me.
No. Kyrie would have gone to the person that she saw like a step away from her to use Spare the Dying first. And that would have been happening at the same time everybody else was doing all their things like checking on Garganoth and telling Galloway not to do
Alright.
things.
That one,
All right,
Kyrie.
well,
Real quick, Kyrie.
I'm sorry?
That one is just a few pieces. That's the one the
Okay.
T-Rex got.
Yeah, I was gonna try to ask like forever ago if that one was the one, or if because I thought it was over on this side for some reason that it was disintegrated.
No. This one is a blackened, charred husk. This one
Okay.
is a few small body parts left that the T-Rex didn't swallow.
Okay, yeah. Then she wouldn't have done that. Okay. I think there's a few other ones that were dead, but I don't know.
Oh no, the
But-
ones that are dead were like obliterated.
Okay.
She
All right,
needs
then
to-
yeah. She would definitely come over here and start with Spare the Dying.
Amber's really
Wherever it
not
is.
happy about that.
Okay.
Well, we don't care. Sorry,
fuck you
Amber.
too.
I usually agree on most things with you, but this is not one.
Easy enough to stabilize and resurrect. However, as you do that, the Planetar lays a hand on your shoulder, Kyrie, and thanks you. But turns and points its gaze at Travis.
I'll say you're welcome. That's what I'm here for.
How dare you strike one of us down?
initiative.
Okay, yeah, he can have the kill.
Technically,
Is he trying to
down.
intimidate Travis?
Not yet. He's just talking to them.
Travis is carefully guarding all emotion from his face as he looks to the Planetar, you said?
Mm-hmm.
And simply responds, I have my orders. I would have done what I could have to help them given the circumstances. However, they were resisting.
Your
and I
orders.
knew we had clarity on that.
Your orders were to stand down.
There's only so much I can do to stand down when someone is actively attacking us.
Kyrie, it pushes you to the side to get to Travis.
Gasps a little bit, like, oh shit, and takes a step back too, because she doesn't want to be too close to that.
I curse you and your orders. Travis, make a Constitution save.
Constitution?
Can Mia do something?
Sure.
So I can send my Echo in to take their place, basically. And as much as Mia's not excited about somebody directly disrespecting order, we don't want to continue the cycle of violence, so my Echo's kind of like been up in the crow's nest.
Mm-hmm.
And all of a sudden you see her flicker, and then she's just like in front of where Travis is, and you can hear Mia's voice from her Echo and say, "You cannot expect everyone mid-battle to completely understand the situation. You were attacking us even if you were not of right mind. It's a large playing field. Not everyone can pivot as quickly. She is all right. We used our resources to bring her back as well. And we did you a service to rid the corruption. I just ask that you do the service to not annihilate this man on my ship. If he does something at a different time when he's not around me, have at it, but not on the ship."
Okay, I'm reading your Shadow Martyr.
I'm hoping you'll give me a little bit of leeway.
Yeah, it says before the attack roll is made. But a curse is a curse.
Well, technically he didn't cast it, and maybe I can persuade him not to.
True. You know what? I'll give you a persuasion check.
Oh boy.
I believe in you. You got this.
Okay.
Let's go.
Jesus God, did I need that?
So, Mia, as you give this speech, you get the sense, well, actually, any of you who are hearing this conversation can kind of get the sense that these celestial creatures, a curse is not just, you know, I wish ill upon you. If they were to curse you, it would be a curse. A physical curse. And for those magically inclined, you can kind of feel the energy almost transferring from this creature to Travis, but it halts as Mia finishes her words.
Mummy Lord.
Our laws require penance. But for this
you
once...
Immediately, Travis is going to drop down to one knee.
But for this one moment, as we were not ourselves, we will let it pass. Consider yourself lucky, for one who disobeys orders is not so easily relieved.
At which point, Travis, on one knee, head bowed, simply replies, "Though it had not been my intention for them to be harmed, not that badly at least, I do take responsibility for the fact that my actions nearly led to their death."
Then we will leave it at that. And he takes his sword and places it on his back, where it disappears from sight.
I thank thee for your mercy.
Very well. Now, which plane is this?
Material.
Travis, I'm sorry to say, he has looked away from you and is looking at anyone else but you in this moment.
At which point, I take the opportunity to fuck off.
Probably not a bad idea.
Material plate.
The regular plane.
And how did we make it here?
You were
Unclear.
summoned, not by us.
I see. Then if there's no reason for us to be here and no fiends within sight to slay, we shall leave you with our apologies for the misunderstanding.
Wait. Do you know how you came to be corrupted?
He slowly turns to Galloy, just kind of hovering there, doesn't really move his feet, but he slowly turns his entire form toward Galloy. There are powers far older and stronger in this plane. What I felt is something I had not felt in a long time.
Oh.
The flame of destruction is something unheard of.
I hate to break up all the mystically-ness. You're not the first person over the past month to tell us that ancient powers are waking up and all that sort of shtick. Do you know what plane the destruction fire came from?
The black flame of destruction is of the fell.
Yep. Do you know how you came from the fell to here?
They were summoned.
I and my kin were not from the fell. We are from the celestial planes on high.
Yeah.
If you're celestial, is there anything you can do for our crew that you killed? Our policy states that if you kill them, you clean them up. Preferably alive them.
He looks around, seeing the charred husk of one. He walks over, places his hand on what's left of their head. And you watch as radiant light begins to coalesce and form around this charred husk and begin to heal its wounds.
Oh, you could do that 3 times a day. We have other bits we need you to touch.
Is this how we end up with like a thing situation where they can't find the rest of the body, but we have a hand?
I don't believe your other friend is salvageable.
Well, then tell your friend to throw them up.
I cannot replace missing limbs.
They seem to be
Feel
missing
like-
more than a limb.
So you're going to write the apology letter that I have to give their family that we were going to get smited because of one of your people died, but you killed a couple of ours and no reckoning?
I cannot say it pains me to recount this, but the small emotional needs of mortals mean very little to us in our quest against the fiends.
Equally doesn't pain me to say your people's lives are just as important as ours and no more. Because obviously we did a lot more damage than you did to us, and that really just shows that we're, you know, you kind of need us. So, all right, skedaddle, my ship, my rules.
He keeps a very neutral expression on his face as he kind of glides back over to the other 3 diva.
What if they stayed and helped with the crap we have coming after us? Our
We do
whole
not have
plane.
They've made it
coming
quite
after us.
clear that they're not interested in anything other than fiends.
Well,
Aren't
if
there fiends?
The
Kyrie, I implore you
creatures.
to talk to them, and if you can convince them to do so.
I mean, we definitely have some fiends we have to. We're literally after trying to smite, so. I mean, if you guys want, you can help us. We can kind of help each other.
Kyrie, give me a persuasion. Yep, there you go. The Planetar kind of regards you for a moment. Noticing the crest on your shield and the magics that swirl around you. He reaches over to one of the divas and pulls a signal horn from her belt. Floating over, he offers this golden ivory horn to Kyrie. If you are
Kyrie.
facing fiends or demons, blow this horn once, and we will come. It will only work once.
Okay. Thank you so much. And I look forward to seeing you. Well, I don't really want to fight these people, but when we do, because I know we will, I look forward to seeing you guys again.
Very well. Consider that a debt repaid for the one life that we could not bring back.
Yes, thank you.
You all watch as the 4 of them grow into a formation. Their wings beginning to give off a brilliant light. And then, like a burst of the same light, shoot up into the clouds, leaving on the deck a rather ornate circle of radiant energy that has left that one section of the deck completely restored and clean and shining.
Celestial tricks.
Not a fan, Galloy?
The rampant self-interest was never very helpful in my war.
Shocking.
So I'll make an item for it later, Kyrie, but just put in your...
Yeah.
just make a note for now.
Okay. I'm glad I said something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Was that demons you said too, or?
Fiends or demons?
Okay.
All right. The storm has died down. It's still a storm, but it's not as raging. It would seem that celestial beings have an ability to control the weather. You have a moment to triage, recover, fix what may need fixing, dry off to those who have been in the ocean.
If anyone would like to gather around Mia, I do have a thing that might be useful. As a bard, I do have a... I do believe I have the ability to cast a Song of Rest.
We all like songs of rest.
I'm sorry, I'm trying
do
not
not
to.
believe anyone in this party would say no.
I'm trying not to yawn into my microphone. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'll
What are
make
the
my way
side
over.
effects to a Song of Rest?
You feel better.
Physically or mentally?
Regain hit points at the end of a short.
Yes.
One hit dice each of those creatures.
So, is everyone joining us over around Mia so that way I can play the Song of Rest?
Kyrie would try to gather as much of the crew that took any kind of damage to come.
I'm still holding a stool for Garganoth.
Holding a what?
A stool.
Still.
You put that down.
So we are taking
but.
He can't use it if it's not set down.
Okay.
Night, guys.
Oh.
Good night.
Yep, it's a short rest.
Yep.
Are you? No, I'm kidding.
You have to be taking a short rest, and the Song of Rest gives you an extra D6 hit points when spending it on your hit die.
Oh.
So it's like getting double the HP from hit dice back while taking a short rest.
Do we want to take a short rest?
I can't. I'm driving a ship.
A short rest for Garganoth is a regular rest, right?
Ooh,
Ooh.
that's a good question, Garganoth.
I'm sure the crew would definitely take a short rest after that ordeal.
I think Garganoth would enjoy the short rest.
That would be
What are you implying
Whelm's
over there?
thing.
Oh, I was just making a short joke. I don't think there's any validity to my claim.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
I got you, Garn.
Yep. Womp, womp, womp.
So, short rest?
Yeah, probably a good idea.
Mia, since they're gonna take a short rest, now remember for each hit dice you use to gain hit points back, roll another d6 to add to it. Mia, why don't you give me a d20?
Hmm.
We're gonna roll for weather.
Oh boy.
Uh-oh.
All right, so that's a clear day. Then we go to the second table. Give me another roll 20. 12. Okay.
No, that's still the first one.
Oh.
7.
A 7. Okay. All right. Sounds good. So yeah, as your friends decide to take a long rest, short rest, which is an hour long, while you're steering the ship, the crew begin to come out from under deck to work. Some of them cleaning up one of their friends from the deck. Mia, the rain begins to let up.
Thank God.
And the storm begins to clear. The clouds start to fade away. And the day becomes bright and open once more, as it's just past noon-ish. Okay. Anything anyone wants to say, interact with after this encounter?
Yes.
I would, but I'll let someone else go first.
Go ahead, Gar.
Garganoth is just going to try to dispose of the remains, like as in give a quote-unquote burial as respectful as possible, so that it shows the other crew members if something happens they're not just discarded like burnt toast or something.
Oh. You have something in mind?
Giblet jerky.
Chum?
You know what? I think Garganoth, there are like very few body pieces left for that person, right?
Yeah.
So Garganoth is going to take a regular wooden shield, put the remains on there, and make sort of like a funeral pyre, and ask Saren to shoot a flaming arrow at it after saying asking Kari to say some words of blessings or something.
Okay.
Saren would absolutely do so. From her regular +1 longbow, not her dragon wing thunder longbow.
It just tears right through it.
Oof.
Oh. Yeah.
And here we lay to rest this poor person.
We. God.
Kyrie would say something like, please Tamara guide this soul into the afterlife and protect it.
Hawks would like to say, praise the mighty Ix and another joins him.
Hawks, we didn't ask you.
Oh.
Garganoth would encourage the enthusiasm from Hawks.
Oh.
Kyrie smirks at him to let him know that she's joking with him.
Galloy would say, as you pass from the light towards the shadows, my queen will guide your way. Leave whichever memories you wish in her palace. So you may take peace to your grave.
Okay. Anything else from anyone else?
Hawks mumbles, in pieces, maybe.
I assure
trying very
you,
hard not to laugh at that.
I assure you, Master Hawks, their soul is not damaged.
Mia's face is like stone cold, unmoving marble.
Hawks, you gain a couple glances from two of the crew members, but nobody says anything.
I said that under my breath, though.
Yeah.
And there's probably crewmates around you in that specific area, because that's not where we're not standing. Most of the party. Kyrie probably didn't hear it, or else he would have gotten smacked.
Got smacked across
I
the
imagine
face.
most of us have moved off to the side for that little bit of the funeral.
Oof. Maybe I should learn to keep my mouth shut.
All right.
What did you say?
What?
Don't worry about it.
Nothing?
After the funeral, I would go and search out Amber.
Harry will be glaring at Hawks.
I'm probably over on one of the sides of the deck, just kind of watching the ocean.
Mistress Amber, I believe I owe you an apology.
And what would that be for, Ally?
My friend-foe malfunction.
If it was an issue with your programming, is it truly something of your own fault? Or would it be the fault of your mistress?
My mistress was not the creator of my programming. But yes, I have some control over my own programming. I had a mistaken idea that number of limbs would not change. Unfortunately, changing of the number of limbs created a recursive loop inside an old foe recognition software.
Oh, so it wasn't just the wings. Had I grown 2 more arms, you would have attacked me.
Possibly. Unclear. The issue is rectified now.
Well, I do appreciate that, Galloy, and I accept and appreciate your apology and can understand why you may have been defensive, we will call it, in the heat of the moment.
Thank you. It is important to me that this group can trust me, and I am endeavoring to have less mechanical malfunctions such as these.
Well, trust can come through deeds done, words spoken, and I think all you can do to earn our trust, well, I say their trust is, well, show that you're trustworthy. You have fought with us, fought alongside us, and although I don't know much about your kind, you have earned a little more of me.
There is another matter that I understand you may be able to help me with.
If it's more dragon-related things, I don't think I have the energy for that.
I understand you are a historian, an archivist.
You kind of notice that she stands up a little straighter, a little prouder. I am.
I was absent from the world for approximately 5,000 years. I have catching up to do. I would appreciate help.
For 5,000 years,
give or take 300 or so.
Fair enough. That is something you and I will have to sit down for to go over and discuss.
Thank you.
And thank you, Galloway, for hopefully your programming has figured out that I'm more friend.
You don't have any additional limbs that I should know of.
If I do, you and I will be finding that out at the exact same time.
As you're looking at Galloway, you notice that one of his eyes flickers, and if you didn't know better, you would swear that it was a wink.
You seem to be having malfunctions with your eyes, Galloway. They seem to be flickering and changing colors more and more.
It was just this one was black. Red is combat. It is old. I don't use it so much. Blue updates. I've never seen it, but I've been told.
Fair enough. I'm gonna reach into my pack and I'm gonna kind of proffer the pipe to him. Would you mind helping me pack this? It's difficult with one hand.
Of course. I would swirl my fingers slightly in the air, and it would just flicker and light.
Thank you. And I start to take some puffs on the pipe and just stare back out at the ocean.
In my time, it was bad luck to go on the ocean.
I'm not a fan of it much myself. Sometimes you have to do things that make you very, very, very uncomfortable, whether you...
I'm familiar with this concept.
In the distance, you hear Hawks be like, Amber! Hey, Amber!
Puppy's back. Go check him.
I do not have this as a registered name. Would you like me to update Hox's nickname database?
Oh, please do.
Incorporating puppy.
I walk up to both of them and be like, "Are you doing okay over here in the with all the water around us?"
Hello, puppy.
Why is he calling me that?
Oh, nothing you need to worry about.
I'm concerned.
It's just a little inside joke with Galloway.
You told him to call me that, didn't you?
It's an inside joke, Hawks. It wouldn't be nearly as funny if I explained it to you.
I just came over to make sure you weren't seasick again. I'm sorry.
The salt water is causing additional corrosion to my joints.
I meant Amber, but okay. I'm sorry to hear that. And I just pat Galloway's head.
You did. Unauthorized touch.
I'll show you an authorized touch, and I just give Galloway a hug.
Dip. Unauthorized. Touch.
He's a friend, not a foe. He means well.
And I give a great big smile with sharp shark teeth.
Did you
He's not being
sharpen your
threatened.
teeth?
No, I've always had sharp teeth. What do you expect me to eat raw fish with?
Chopsticks.
I assumed you cooked fish on on volcanic vents at the bottom of the ocean.
I mean, I did cook fish there, but I also ate them raw sometimes. It's called sushi.
I've seen many of your people with large forks. Is this not used for eating?
I think that might be for stabbing.
That's how we catch the fish.
Intriguing.
Mia, since you kept your hand on the wheel for most of that encounter, just give me a regular athletics check. So yeah, as the clouds clear out and the storm dissipates, all you guys can see around you is open water. It would seem that Mia's choice to go further out to sea during the storm has brought you far enough away from the shore that you should be safe from scouting eyes.
As which crew member did we lose?
One of the deckhands. It was the eeny, meeny, miny, this one.
The one that was eaten by a T-Rex.
Right, but like their name.
They were
Their
called
name?
Terry Rex.
Yes, Doomer, I need a name.
It's such a
course you
Mia
do
thing to
that.
ask.
Their name was Jebediah Winthorpe the Fourth.
Oh God, not Jebediah! Not again!
Jebediah.
And they were the they were the baker's son from Valley Rest.
Oh,
God. Okay. So, like, Mia's at the wheel, right? Not taking the short rest with everyone. Also not talking to people.
That would be
Because
Jebediah Winthorpe the Second was his father.
Jeb Winthorpe the second. So what happened to the third?
He
It's
is
his
the
brother.
third.
he's
You
the
said
third
the
is dead.
fourth.
Oh
You said
yes,
he
I'm
was the
sorry.
fourth, so,
I'm sorry. Yes, the
canonically-
third.
No, canonically now the baker had two sons. The first
Yes.
one was, and they named them the same thing.
Yep, the first one died of
Dysentery.
sure.
Made fun
You
of
don't
the
diss Terry. It's a bad idea.
made fun of the blacksmith's son whose name was Terry and got his ass beat.
Mm-hmm.
The first one died of basilisk whooping cough, and this is the
Oh.
fourth.
Oh my God!
This is why you see the alchemist for your vaccinations, people.
Basilisk whooping cough is when every cough that you give, another small part of your body turns to stone until there's a nice memorial for your child.
Gets the best of them.
Built-in statue, honestly.
Yeah, you don't need to waste money on a gravestone.
No. So when
You just need to buy a plinth.
when you chisel a name into someone who's been turned to stone, is that like a brand or a tattoo?
That would be a brand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, the reason why I ask is that Mia's like learning to come down from rage and what all of that entails, but also like grappling with the fact that they just left and she's already had a crew member die under her watch after she begged these people to come help them. And so she sends Jason a message, like, immediately.
Okay.
Attacked by corrupted Planetars, able to end corruption, but at the cost of Jeb Winthorpe the Fourth. Heroically aiding our battle, notify family, I'm gratefully sorry.
I hope we give like I guess in this case it would be literally severance packages.
Your family
That
gets
would be
your
a
severance.
severed package.
Because of the circumstance, you get our special dismemberment and dismay bonus pack.
You're
Yeah, I hope we have an
dismembered and I'm
insurance for that.
dismayed.
God damn it.
Hotel Trivago.
Yeah. So Mia's like, upsetty spaghetti for the moment, but not letting on the outside. It's a nice sentiment, but Mia already feels like a failure for the moment, so doesn't really sink in.
Okay.
But also secretly proud, a little bit. That's like undershadowing the upsetty spaghettiness, that she orchestrated a diplomatic approach
With a celestial.
Yeah, and there was only one casualty.
Mhm.
And you got a boon.
Yeah.
And
Well, Kyrie did, but yeah.
Galloy would be Galloy would be repairing the patch on the banister where the sword slammed through.
Ah, yes. Some carpentry needed back there.
Damn.
Meanwhile, Travis would like to send his own sending to Jessamine to report in that he has made contact.
Does he do this out in the open or secretly?
I mean, he's not. I mean, he's over by one of the intact portion of the rail, and just is puffing on a pipe as well while he's doing this. He's not exactly being secret about it, but he's not advertising the fact that he is contacting someone.
Okay. So while Travis types, Mia, one of the older, more grizzled of your crew, comes up from deck, an old sailor himself. Captain, we should probably check our heading after that storm. Could have been thrown about quite a ways.
Agree. What does that mean?
My internal positioning system says we are in the middle of the Vervix Desert.
Mia doesn't ask that. Mia knows what that means. I don't know what that means.
Checking your heading means having your navigator double check to make sure you're on the right course still.
Oh no. Oh no, no.
I mean, it would have been fine for me to ask that question too. She's not used to sailor talk. I imagine the elves with their flying ships don't quite speak the same way.
We must consult the stars as to our positions.
Yep.
I'm gonna hit wisdom because I'm not sure what else to do.
What? It's a survival check, my friend.
Ah, shit.
Of which you
Can
have
he-
advantage.
Yeah, get help. Oh, didn't do anything.
I will allow somebody to help if somebody has anything to help him with. As he,
God damn it! One time we need Kaylin.
As he pulls out the sextant and the chart and the compass.
Saren would come look over your shoulder and go, you've got the map upside down.
Right, I knew that. And he's just blushing blue. No,
Well,
purple.
He already had advantage. So, unless somebody has some kind of other ability to increase the roll.
I would argue Saren telling Hawks that the map was upside down would prompt him to check again for a reroll.
Yeah, but I would also argue that the help action should have came before the roll. So that still would have been his roll.
Survival. Can Saren roll survival to give a second pair of eyes to the work, or do you need specifically a different?
I need specifically something that might increase the roll.
Some guidance, some bardic,
some inspiration, some guidance, some luck.
You guys did this to me. I did not want to do this.
How about a firm
guidance-
pat on the back?
I can power word stun.
Power words.
See, I could do guidance or something, but it feels like that would be meta.
Nope, I'm
'Cause, like-
allowing it. Your god is asking.
Okay. Okay.
The clouds have parted. Your god has come down and said, "Help the fish."
Okay, roll a d4, Hawks.
Does standing next to Malagos help?
No, that's
No.
only for saves.
That's on saves.
Whoo, a 10.
Let's go.
Collision warning, collision warning. Internal positioning system suggests there is a cliff directly ahead.
So Hawks, you're not used to navigating so much above the waves, but enough is known, and enough of your natural senses after looking over the map and the positioning of the sun, you are confident that you guys are on the right path.
Sure, let's go with that. Hey guys, I think we're on the right path.
Doing great, guys.
That doesn't sound very confident. God
Yeah.
told you you were confident.
I'm not very confident, even if God tells
says
me
you're
I
confident.
Make it so, number one.
Make it so. Make it so.
Okay.
I round off and I say, as you're finishing resting and healing, please get back to work to ensure that the ship has suffered no damage in the storm and that everything is correctly rigged.
Kyrie will head back down to little clinic base and says, anybody that needs some healing or anything, please come see me.
I would follow Kyrie.
Hi, Captain. Well done.
I feel like the sailor's just like staring at the map as Hawks is going, yeah, okay. And the sailor knows exactly if we're going the wrong direction, but it's just too polite to say.
He knows the chain of command.
Oh, we're going south. I wasn't aware that was the plan. Oh well.
Hey, sailor, does this look right?
Can I copy off your test?
No, I'm literally saying this to the sailor. Does this look right?
I lied on my job application. Help.
Oh goodness! All right.
Seriously, what does the sailor say?
Says I'm confident in your abilities, mate.
This helps me none.
Good.
He's
Gar.
getting paid by the day, so if we go
Yeah.
off course, it's to his benefit.
That's right. He is getting paid by the day.
I just had a funny thought, and I think it's now canon in my brain as to why Galloy's internal position system is so bad.
Mm-hmm.
It's based off a different longitude and latitude.
Oh
Or
yeah.
a different system, like going from metric to imperial.
His OS
Okay.
is outdated.
Travis,
And I think,
give me all that
think it-
together so I don't have to hunt for it.
yeah, no, I have just finished up. Made contact with them. We've been attacked by corrupted Celestials. One casualty, but otherwise fine. Unclear as to final destination. We'll keep you informed. And that's being sent to Jessamine.
Okay. Well done. That sounds like a good place to wait until not next week. Is it? No, next week. Yes, next week. Next week is the
You're
last
so-
Saturday of the month.
He's so
Yes, it is.
excited.
One more week of D&D before the break.
Excited.
Oh my god, we get one more week, guys. This is great.
How long is the break?
Just a week.
1 week.
1 week.
Oh,
It's-
okay.
Because we're off every first Saturday of the month. So yeah, we will perhaps hear Jessamine's reply and continue on our voyage. A nice, clear, sunny sky and an open ocean as we come back next week. And I hope to see you all there. So for now, have a wonderful evening. Enjoy the rest of your night. And remember, there are 20 sides to every story. Roll for yours. Have a good night, guys.